Hey guys, welcome to your Everyday Professional. I'm Sean Spencer. Now, a couple weeks ago, I reviewed the Carbonox watch, their Hedge version, which I'm currently wearing right now, and I love it. It's a great replacement for my Apple Watch Ultra when I want to get a little bit more rugged, physical, things like that. It's done a good job, and again, worth the money. Now, I got a message and someone said, okay, that was nice, but Carbonox has another watch called the Blaze. What do you think about that? So I said, okay, it's time to do that. Contacted my guys over at Carbonox and I said, hey, a couple guys are questioning about the Blaze. Let's make it happen. And they did. So thanks, Carbonox, my team. You guys are awesome. So now we're going to look at the Carbonox Blaze. Now, the one thing that I love about this model of watches is there's two versions. On the previous video where we looked at the Hedge, there's only one version, which is the square version like this. And it comes in the silver and it comes in the black. And you can tell the difference between the Edge and the other models by this little orange little button here. So as you see, this one has it as well. So, but with the Blaze, you have two different models. You have the S-type, you have the Type S and you have the Type R. And here we have both of them. Now, this is beautiful because now you have options. There's a lot of guys who are not really into the whole square watch kind of thing. They're a little bit more classic, traditional. Well, I think it's going to be right up your alley. We're going to talk about it. Let's go. Okay, so first up is the price point. Now, the Edge was starting off around $219, and that was for the black model, and I believe the silver model is $249. However, the Blaze models, both of them are at $149, which I think is phenomenal for what you're getting, quality, tech-wise, compatibility, all these things you're getting with the Blaze, just as you got with the Edge. And what we're going to do here is not going to be a matter of, is this watch better than this watch better than, because for the most part, they share a lot of different commonalities. So this is going to be more of a, which one is better for you? Okay guys, so what stays the same? The first thing that I like to always start with is compatibility. It's compatible with Apple, it's compatible with Android. So at this point, realistically, you're not going to go wrong. So you're going to have good compatibility, no issues pairing. You'll be perfectly fine there. And then of course you have your other features such as Bluetooth calling, text, health tracking, sleep monitoring, heart rate, sports, different screens. You're gonna have all those same features. So again, what we're looking at is which model is good for you. Now, let's look at what is different. So for the most part, we're gonna be looking at aesthetics. This particular model right here and this model right here, fairly similar, except the screen type is a little bit different. And just looking off the top of my head, I'm forgetting the name of it, but the Edge and the Blaze do have different types of screens. Both of them are very durable. It's very unlikely that you're gonna block it, but the material, the screen material is slightly different. Weight is about the same. The bands, I actually prefer the Blaze band because it's a little bit more tough and rugged at the seams versus with the Edge, it's a little bit more dainty. I don't know. Sorry, I got to call it dainty, but for the most part, fairly similar. The Blaze uses the different software though. It uses the Carbonox Pro, whereas the Edge uses the Carbonox X or Carbonox software. So the software, the app itself, slightly different by naming, but pretty much does the same thing. But the Edge is a little bit more, I find it a little bit more complicated, a lot more things going on versus the Blaze model is pretty simple and straightforward. Not a lot going on inside of the app. So I think you guys are gonna love that when it comes to just being able to use the watch on an everyday basis, not having to be a technical person. So I think that's great. Now that's the square model. So now I'm gonna go to, this is becoming my new favorite. Now, previously I've always loved just your square watches. That's always been my thing. However, when I first started seeing this model come out of watch, your G-Shocks and things like that, which this is very, very similar to a G-Shock, and there's a lot of other models out there, the Garmin and things like that. I looked at them, I was like, okay, they look pretty cool, but the square, I get the large screen, I like that. But when this guy came in, it's just such a clean, simple face. So yes, for me, this feels a little bit more like I can wear this out in like a business meeting and so on. But at the same time, depending on your style, you can do it with this as well. You can take this to the woods to go hiking. You can take this to go hiking. I think I'm just more speaking to how rugged and strong these watches are. But the software, super simple, easy to zip through them. It moves no different than my Apple Watch Ultra. All right, we're getting a little bit of playtime going on. Well, so what you just heard, I was watching YouTube and apparently once I synced this watch, it picked up that I had YouTube on. It has that screen. I accidentally tapped it. So again, compatibility thing. But this is more for your classic guys. For you guys who like the classic round G-Shock type style, this guy is just for you. Now, if you're the more modern guy, kind of like myself, although I'm leaning more towards this guy, then you can go more towards the square model here. But realistically, these are the two major differences and the two great models, and both of them are 149 bucks. I mean, guys, for what you're getting, just overall quality as well. Like I could toss these across the street, they're not breaking. That alone is worth the $200 price tag without getting into tech and anything like that, compatibility and so on. Again, this is my new favorite, guys, and this is gonna be a tough one, so we'll set this guy down for here. Now, again, we're gonna get into that question, which one is for you? Again, if you go through both the Edge model and the Blaze model, they're both amazing watches. However, if you guys are on a budget, like a lot of people, I mean, we got inflation going up, we got all these different things, prices are through the roof, but you need a good quality watch. A good quality watch is gonna be reliable, tech is good, compatible with your device, rugged. These are who you're gonna go with. Again, 149 bucks, easy move. What type of guy are you? Are you the modern guy? Or are you more the, okay, I like to keep it classy, keep it stylish, and I go here? This is what your decision is. And for me, I really can't tell the difference. I mean, I can't really tell which one I like the most, that is. I would say one thing that I did mention in my other video is that putting on the actual bands, I really love that, because with a lot of watch brands that have these smaller pin designs here, one thing they don't do is they don't provide a way for you to really easily get that pin into the hole to set the band. Whereas though on the back side of these, you'll see there's a little lever where you can literally just pull back and forth, and it makes it so much easier to set this guy up. The band, again, I like more on the Blaze versus the other model, the Edge. They're doing a great job, and you gotta just keep going back to this guy. Carbonox team, realistic guys, I love it. You should make a silver version. I mean, come on guys, why not? This is a phenomenal watch, great quality. I'm very happy. So, what do you think? If you're interested in picking up one of these guys, I'll have a link in the description for you to check them out. Again, 149 bucks. This guy's gonna last you a long time. You don't have to worry about it breaking. Tech is solid. So, are you modern or are you classic? That's a decision. Links in the description. Check it out. Leave me some comments. If you have any questions, definitely drop in the comments. Put my name next to it, Sean. I'll be monitoring them as always. And thank you guys for watching. And again, I'm a little upset because I'm kind of in love with this one. So, Carbonox, thanks guys. You guys are amazing. Again, great job on the watches. All you guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Have an amazing day.